Perfect, guys. We're gonna be starting in about 3 more minutes, okay? 3 more minutes. If you can please tell me on the AMA questions, where are you guys connecting from? Okay, so we have Texas, Hawaii, North Carolina, Weatherford, UK, San Francisco, Idaho, Connecticut. Let's go, let's go. Hey, what's going on, Greg?
Hey, I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Everything's incredible. Just here, getting excited the community for the first AMA that we're doing on a monthly basis because it's been.
Sure. Sure. I want to throw it out there. This is just, we'll just chit chat a little bit. Sean's hopping in here in a second. Um, just from the people, just from everybody that's logging on, is a month too long? Is it every 2 weeks? Because sometimes people just want to hear other people talk. They're just like, hey, I just want to know that people are working. And then others are just like, hey, you guys got it. Give us updates once a month. So inside the general chat, just as we go, drop in what you think. Like what would be valuable to you. We don't want to, pull the time away from other things that we're doing, unless it's something that people are just like, yeah, I'd love a little feel good. We'll do a 15, 20-minute AMA every 2 weeks. But other than that, it's once a month. So you're right, trying to find the balance of this format.
I think people are very excited to hear, everything that's been happening since the last AMA, because right now reflections are coming, uh, things are happening on the roadmap at the same time, so people are getting excited.
Yeah, it is an exciting time. This is about the time where, most of the things that we've been working on, um, part of it starts. We have a few announcements that we'll talk about um, as we go, but it takes a good solid month, 2 months of any style of project just to get from start to not just even momentum, but just to hire new people, bring them onboarded. Reflections take time, all this kind of stuff. So it's really cool because we're in this great space where it just kicks out and it keeps rolling from here.
100%. I'm pretty sure community over here, it's very excited to see how reflections are gonna be looking once we start getting those reflections payout.
Yeah, for sure. Which is, everybody knows that's coming on Friday. We'll do a specific time. I have a question out to one of our programmers if on the specific time frame of the day on the 5th, what time zone, just because we have people in UK, people here. So we'll kick that out probably on Thursday as an announcement. The exact timing will be on that Friday.
Guys, if you guys are excited for reflections, put a fire on the chat, on the MA question. Put some fires on the chat.
You know what's cool about this is there are only a handful of NFT projects in the world. It's kind of important to note that there's only a few projects, and all of them we're partners with, that run this reflection model. It means giving value without needing to sell. In a traditional stance, when you buy something, the only way you can get something back is when you sell it. So you buy and hold and you do that, which is great. But this model is so unique where there is something, as a reflection, which is value that gets dripped on over time. And so it's pretty cool. and I know the guys in the Lions Not Sheep community that just came on from Sean or came on from me that just said, hey, that sounds cool, might not fully grasp the uniqueness and the power of what this is. So I'm super stoked about it.
No, trust me, like I've seen the power of reflection, so it's I'm very excited for the Lions Type community to experience that because it's amazing, guys. To be honest, I'm very excited for each of you to wait for Friday because it's gonna be incredible. Oh, we have Sean on the call over here. Let me just get him.
Cool.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
Cool.
Sean, how you doing today?
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, man. It's another good, I don't know what day of the week it is, maybe Tuesday. It's good.
Love it.
How about yourself?
Good, man. Good.
How was your last race? Was last weekend or the weekend before?
Last weekend was good. Out in Watkins Glen, New York. We were hauling ass. It was fun, man.
Nice. Nice. It's always good to see, watch it go live, watch all the Lions Not Sheep stuff. And
Yeah.
this year there was that whole section, right? That
Yeah, there was
Lions
a whole
Not
bunch
Sheep
of people out
section.
there. We had probably 50 fans that were out there this race, which was really cool. So it's fun seeing everybody come out. So if you're a race fan, come out and come hang out with us. It's cool.
Cool. Hey guys, again, drop any questions. We'll answer anything that you guys might have today. We have a couple of announcements, but there's no real reason to take this really long unless there's really something in there. So make sure that you drop this in, and we'll just hit them through. Sean, a couple things that we can kick on is we've onboarded a couple new people, both Chase and Rachel, which are pretty exciting. Rachel, who is event coordinator, who's done this for Lions Not Sheep, is also Lions or the event coordinator now. And then we have Chase, which is over social media content. That's Instagram and Twitter. So you guys, if you haven't yet already, our new Instagram account, we still have Lions Not Sheep, but we wanted to create something where if anybody needed or wanted any data and it was all just specifically around the project, that we had a place. So it didn't feel like people got lost. So Lions Not Sheep NFT on Instagram, which is I don't know, it's pretty exciting. Is there anything you want to add to that, Sean?
No, it's just cool. It's fun to have our own page to be able to just talk NFTs over there. It's a rad community, and obviously everybody in here get over there, get signed up, follow the page, and get involved in the conversation.
Yeah, and on Friday afternoon, we're going to release a competition that we have, which is all around making sure that people are following our social channels. We have a really good giveaway that we're giving away. And it also, there's more entries and chances to win when you refer other people. So just even, liking or following Discord or liking Instagram or following Twitter, all that stuff will come out on Friday. So we'll have a good push, and just excited to have more content about what we're doing. But I was telling these guys in the beginning, man, on almost any project, it takes months to not get momentum, because you get momentum when you start, but to bring on and hire and onboard and work on things for the fair and these kinds of stuff. So that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Cool. Couple updates, guys. On Friday, we'll also publish this. We'll drop a link in Instagram, which is, we had an accounting firm take a look at all the things that we do to just validate that any reflections are from gains, not from mint revenue, which is pretty impactful. That's covers the basis of probably 95% of all questions that we get is, how are you doing this? Or will there be enough? Or do you use mint revenue? And the answer is no. If we didn't have anything, we just wouldn't pay it. We wouldn't share out reflections if there wasn't a gain that month, or how that works. So just keep that in mind as you open up your reflections. You see what that's coming in on Friday. Again, we'll post out the time. Oh man, there seems like there was one more thing that was on the top of my head. Was there anything else that you wanted to cover? I'll drop into these questions, but is there anything else that you wanted to drop?
Let's just jump in and let's just answer everybody's questions still. glad to have
Cool.
everybody on. So any questions that you guys have with regards to the reflections, the mint,
Cool.
World's Fair, holler at us.
Cool. So, man, there's not a lot of questions. People are just here being excited. One question is, this is a more technical question from Secret Squirrel. The big merge to be announced to take place next month. What will change with the LNS NFT collection? Will anything be different? And what that means is Ethereum is changing from proof of work to proof of stake. And that means the two different ways that blockchains operate. And it means that Ethereum is becoming 99% more cost effective. And also, when it comes to emissions, carbon emissions, they're 99% more effective, which puts it out for anything. And so doing that, Ethereum is making a change in its token. And there's no difference. They're not launching a new token. They're just swapping out Ethereum for Ethereum. Most people won't even see that it happens, and nothing will be different other than, I'm assuming, we don't know, but I'm assuming gas fees will be a lot less and speed of transactions will be a lot faster. But that's the Ethereum network, not us. We just happen to be on it. So that's a great question, and yeah, nothing will impact us. A question: do the top 100 NFTs fall under a different reflection pool? Yeah, when you go to the rewards section, you'll see all the different pools. There's a pool for top 100, a pool for top 1,000, which is basically 101 to 1,000, 10 liters, all of that kind of stuff is in there. And what's going to happen is when you guys log in to take a look at your reflections, there's two tiers, two buckets: direct and affiliate. And we're pretty bucket driven, meaning there's a lot of different ways in the affiliate reflections for you to gain more. And it's not broken down line item by line item. It pushes everything in a bucket. So what we're doing is we have direct reflections, and perhaps this is something that we don't do in the future, but right now this is the technology that we have. You'll see, hey, this is exactly what I got for holding my NFTs. And then this is prize pools, top 100s, and affiliates all in the same bucket. So cool to see how that will work. Okay, we have Kingston asked a question. Can you explain your comment in Discord about how it can take 6 to 8 weeks for reflections to pay on newly minted NFTs versus a purchased one? Yeah, again, this is a good technical question on reflections, but as you guys know, from the moment that you mint, it takes us 6 to 8 weeks to generate off of that revenue any reflections. And then it takes us several weeks or a couple weeks for like recording and auditing and tracking and all that stuff. So if you minted one today, your first reflection on your new mint would be about 6 to 8 weeks, depending on where it falls when you buy, right? Because it's always going to be on the same day of the month. If you buy one from OpenSea that was minted 2 months ago, that reflection window is already open, or it's already complete. So if you were to buy it and put it in your wallet today, like there's one up there for half Ethereum. If you buy it, you put it in your wallet, on Friday, you would receive the reflections for that NFT. So just looking at your timetables and money and all that kind of stuff. Matt, any ideas? Let's see. Location ideas for the Freeman World's Fair. We have a few that we're kicking around. It's a bit about, political sphere. And Sean, you might even want to hit on this, on looking at locations. It could be in Utah, could be in Texas, could be a couple places. But you want to touch on any?
Yeah, we've got a couple places in mind that are pretty strategic. I mean, anybody that follows us and knows, we're all about supporting the Second Amendment. So I want to make it an environment and a cool couple-day experience where we can have liberties to exercise our Second Amendment, enjoy that at a grand scheme and a grand scale, if you know what I mean. So I don't want to give away too many of the surprises and too many of the things that we're planning, but it'll definitely be epic. So
awesome. And that's what I was meaning, because we can't just hold it anywhere. We're not going to hold this in California.
We're not going to California. We're not going to, certain places that they're not fans of blowing shit up, if you know what I mean. And maybe I should say that, maybe I shouldn't. I don't really care, but it's, Freeman, if you follow us, you know what we're talking about, then it's going to be biblical.
Yeah, awesome. A question: any sneak peeks on giveaways coming up? No, the giveaways are quarterly. We're just a little bit of time away from there to be able to pull that. So as it gets a little bit closer, well, I can't say that. There's two sets of giveaways. There's one that we just announced that we're going to be doing, which is just around bringing awareness back to us. And then we also have a giveaway pool that we've been building, and we do, larger quarterly giveaways. So I'm not sure which one you're talking about. I will tell you though, the giveaway that's happening for the rest of this month that should start on Friday is we're going to buy a new NFT and we're going to mint it and give that out, or we'll give out $800 worth of Ethereum. It's one of those two, right? Whichever whoever the winner is that gets drawn through the randomizer and all that kind of stuff. So that is a thing. Let's see. I would like to sell. Oh, did you have anything, Sean?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Let's see. I would like to. So this is Big Steve in Texas. I'd like to sell LNS products and LNS NFTs at my gun booths at the gun show. I will help them set up. Go ahead.
Yeah, there'll be a time if you're talking about for like the Freeman's World Fair. There'll be here in the next couple of months a lot more information on where you can bring your products, your services. Who you guys are, what who wants to get involved and stuff. So obviously, having being an NFT holder, that puts you right at the front of the line. So if you've got a dope product, a service, something that you want to market and sell, we're for sure going to have different vendors and booths and people and companies and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. We'll have a separate website for the Freeman's World Fair. So we'll be announcing that as the project moves a little bit further. But yeah, that'll be fun.
Cool. Let's see. I like cheating my way to reflections. Yes, that was a good one. Is it going to be a simple process to claim reflections on Friday? Yeah, you basically go back to our website. And remember, if you're on mobile, you're going to use the browser inside of MetaMask. If you use the browser on your web browser, but you're using MetaMask app, it's going to give you the same errors that gave before that just says, hey, you need to register. So make sure if you're using your phone, open up MetaMask, go to the browser, go back to our website. You'll find the links inside the approved links section inside of this site. Make sure it's the right link. There could be spoofers out there who have a similar website that looks like ours. That's not us. There might be one letter misspelled in it. So always come back to the main links. Protect yourself, protect yourself, protect yourself, protect yourself. But yeah, once you go back there, you're just going to hit claim. MetaMask will pull up and say, hey, here's what it's going to claim. Here's what the gas fee is. And you say, yes, I want it. And then you download it. I would pick an off time hour, like in the morning. And these our contracts are streamlined for gas. So it's not like a regular Ethereum transaction. But I only do mine in the mornings or the evenings just because it's way cheaper at that point. Let's see. Kingston asked, so if I had minted one on the close out of July 30th, then I'm not eligible for September reflections. Is that correct? Let's see, July, August. Correct. That would be October. No. I'm sorry. It would be September as long as it was before 10:59. Sorry, 11:59 Eastern Standard Time when it was minted. That was our mint cutoff. I think the number was, don't quote me on this, but I think it was 1715, then 720, maybe 715, 712, something like that. But we can take a look. We always post a graphic around it anyway that says, hey, here was the cutoff time. Anything before this number gets that reflection. Anything after that gets that one. So cool. Cool. Yes. Oh, Big Steve, what he was saying is, no, I want to sell your stuff at my shows here, which I believe in Texas. So he's asking, is there a possibility of picking up LNS gear and NFT information and selling it himself at the booth? Do you have any outside vendors or type things that you've done with Lions Not Sheep Apparel?
That makes sense. Yeah, no, we're not doing that right now.
Cool. Is there anything we have to do to qualify for the giveaway starting on Friday, or just own an NFT? Yes, the giveaway has nothing to do about owning an NFT. It has everything to do about making sure you're following all of our channels. That's our email list. There'll be a slew of things that you can do. Just go in there; it'll validate that you're following. And a little hack: let's say you're following our Instagram account, and it says, "Hey, you're not following it." Just go unfollow it and then follow it again, so that the software can track you to give you your entry, because you have a bunch of different entries. But it has nothing to do with NFT owners. This is all around making sure that we're covering all of our social channels and that you guys are aware of them. So as you're referring people in, you know where to send them. As you want information, you know where to go. Cool. Big Steve 10-4. Cool. This is actually all that we have at the moment, but I do want to hit on something that reminded me, Sean, about what I wanted to speak about. This whole thing about security and taking responsibility for your wallets, taking responsibility for who you're communicating with. When you joined this Discord channel, we tell everyone, turn off your direct messages. Don't do business with people that email you or message you. We will never message you. All we do is do an announcement and send people back there. We've had some people over the past, and it's pretty sad, who have received an email or received a message, and it might have looked like us. It's not us, obviously, because we don't do this. And it's not from our URL. It's not from any of us. They just spoof it, right? They're fake. And if you give them your wallet, or you connect your wallet to one of their websites that's a fake website, or give them your seed keys because they're telling you that they're going to help you, or they're telling you, hey, I'm going to sell you an NFT for a tenth of the price if you just do X, they're trying to rob you. And it's unfortunate. We cannot do anything, nor would we want to do anything, other than tell you, this is what's happening in the market. Protect yourself. Give you an example. If I go to the bar and I take my wallet out on purpose and I leave it on the table, walk away for an hour and come back, and the cash isn't in my wallet, do I blame the bar owner, or do I take responsibility that I put my wallet out there? So it's a little bit harsh in this market because there's just not a lot that we can do. Everything is anonymous. I don't know who owns, NFT 1238. I can see their handle, but I won't see who they are, what their locations are. And so please, guys, please, 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 take care of yourself, and don't listen to what the mods keep telling you. Shut everything down. Stop connecting. K-Marks, get a cold wallet, a ledger, yes, a Tether. These are things that you have to manually do something on your end, in your hand, in order to have any transactions done. So fake ones, they won't be able to steal anything from you because it'll tell you what's happening. Let's see. Is there a separate platform for NFT holders aside? So moving on from there, just be safe, please. Turn off your direct messages. Don't communicate with somebody. It's almost like, oh man, Sean, you probably have 30 or 40 fake Instagram accounts in your name?
Oh yeah, at any given time. As quick as we take them down, they pop right back up.
And they pop up with a dot in between your name or an underscore.
It's almost instantaneous. Whenever I post on Facebook, there'll be a fake, winner page that pops up almost instantly. You won, and it'll have the exact same profile picture as me. It'll have the exact same header picture as me, and it's literally almost the exact same looking page. But when you click on it, it's like winner, winner, winner. You won, you won, you won. I mean, I'm not giving people $5,000. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and you're not.
And obviously, too, you guys, you got to be halfway smart. Like if you see the same fucking comment on 60 comments in a row, I mean, if I need to explain to you that that's spam, then maybe you shouldn't be on the internet.
Take care of yourself, because it's rough. I've had dating sites in different countries use my profile, and then people contact me and tell me they have relationships with me for 6 months. I've never met them. So all of this is just, it's the age that we're living in, and just try to take care of yourselves. And the mods, Chili had messaged up just a second ago that says, hey, if you have any questions, before you do anything, before you connect your wallet, before you do your seed keys, open a trouble ticket and let us help you. It's what's happened is most people have done this mistakenly, not really known or been super trusting, and have went someplace, connected on a bad site, and then it's like, dude, 15 minutes later, the NFTs are gone. Everything. We had one person when we first started that was just trying to buy a different NFT from a different company who was fake, and they used the same wallet, and they happened to steal everything that he had in there, including his LNS NFTs. So this isn't meant to be a scare tactic. This is a personal responsibility tactic. Don't put your wallet on the table for anybody to grab access to. Brooke had asked, is there a separate platform for NFT holders aside from Discord that is just for current holders? No, currently it's Discord. It's kind of tricky to find out who actually owns an NFT, because you could own one today and then sell it tomorrow. So you have to have some kind of software platform that's integrated into the Web3 system, as you guys had to validate that you're an owner. So currently, as far as only owners, it's in here. It would take a mod, and we'd have to track every single sale to see who owns it. So currently, no. Is there a safe way to network privately within Discord that we are not aware of? There's really not. Discord is a really good reader. It's a really horrible communication system. There are people that do business on here, no doubt. There are people that understand the process that are seasoned vets, but it's really not a great social channel. Maybe we'll put some thought behind. I have no idea how we would do this, but about having some other kind of social channel, maybe figure something out with Chidari or other software platform, or maybe we figure out something. I don't know. But right now, no.
Hey, Greg, something that I want to add on that. In regards to the NFT holders, guys, keep in mind that any holder, right, have access to the holders chat. And if you are a dance leader, you have access to that specific chat. So only the people that are holding, let's say, one NFT, have access to the holders chat. And if you're holding seven NFTs, you have access to the dance leaders. So that's an exclusive chat that everyone has, depending on the amount of NFTs that you guys have. Just want to add on that.
Cool. Yeah, I appreciate it, because you're right. In the general feed, chatting, he might have and maybe I just understood that he wanted to talk privately, but use this because we do track it as long as it's in the general feed in those two scenarios. Somebody had asked, if two parties want to swap NFTs, is there a safe way to do this? It depends on trust level. If you're swapping something, it means that like OpenSea or pretty much OpenSea isn't the intermediate that makes sure that you receive something before you get something. It's basically, hey, I want to swap something. And interestingly enough, Suni and I had something that we wanted to swap. And so, I just sent him that NFT. He sent me another NFT, and we swapped because we knew each other and we got it. But if you just try to trust somebody, there's really not. So a monetary system like OpenSea, if there's a sale, that will help. Suni, did you have anything you wanted to add on that?
No, all good though.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Let's see. Not entirely USO. Just stick with video calls. Oh, okay. Just stick with video calls. If you won't call me, I won't interact with you. I like that. Fair point. Cool, guys. I think that's all the questions that we have today. So something that would be really awesome for you guys is when you receive your reflections, when you actually claim them, click the button and claim them, and it says successful, screenshot that and share it to social. Something that you can't do is say something like, hey, if you buy an NFT, you get this certain dollar amount, a certain Ethereum amount. That's an income claim. Nothing can be said about that. But if you were to download it and say, look, I just got this, whatever that Ethereum number is, and you share that information out, because that's something that actually happened. So just draw the hard line between what happened and what's possible in the future. Anything in the possible future will get you in a lot of trouble, and it might stop the whole project. Anything that's done, like after you receive reflections, is great. So grab it, screenshot it, share it to social, share it with your friends, tag us, the NFT site, Lions Not Sheep, Sean, myself, and we can do our part of sharing this out. But this is how we really grow as a community, because what we have is super special. So we just want to continue growing this. Just continue growing it. Sean, is there anything else you want to add, my man? I think after this, we're pretty complete.
No, let's rock and roll. Everybody be safe. Keep kicking ass and doing your thing.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for dialing in today, Sean.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Okay, we'll talk to you all again soon, and look for the rest of the announcements about Friday.